Hello, I'm Charlene, and this is my discussion video for week 4. I will just be answering this week's prompt based on the readings and the lecture videos that I've watched this week. So basically, the prompt asks which of the 5 steps of becoming a better listener I find hardest for me to follow and the reason why. So, out of the 5 steps, which consists of asking questions, seeking specifics, paraphrasing, avoiding evaluative statements, and not offering advice unless asked, I feel the step that is most difficult for me is not offering advice unless it is asked for. According to the readings and the lecture videos, one of the videos talked about giving unsolicited advice, and it talked about how it can cause people to shut down or ignore what is being said in a conversation, especially if they just simply need to process their emotions and feel heard and validated. This step is difficult because of my personal background. I think because I have younger siblings and I'm the eldest in my family, my younger siblings often come to me for advice. And because of that, I have developed a habit of stepping into the role of becoming a problem solver, even when it is not necessarily needed. When someone shares something with me, my first instinct is, okay, how can I help them solve this problem? And it's because I assume that they feel comfortable enough to confide in me. Therefore, they don't just want someone to listen to them, but they also want me to say something back and validate how they're feeling by giving them advice. And I recently come to the realization that it's not always true. It doesn't always have to work that way. Because it usually interrupts the listening process by offering solutions way too quickly, and it doesn't really create the necessary space for me to fully listen to the person and deeply understand their problem and their perspective on whatever situation that may be. So my goal to become a better listener is connected to my faith and how I want to honor God through my actions. I often, when I was doing the readings, I thought about the conversation Jesus had with Nicodemus. And I believe that Jesus listened to Nicodemus and allowed him to express his thoughts and his questions. I don't imagine Jesus interrupting him or giving him impose his advice onto that conversation. I feel like Jesus responded thoughtfully once Nicodemus asked him questions about the kingdom of God. And yeah, I just think it's a great story that shows the importance of listening first and then responding with intention. And that's how I want to be a good listener. So yeah.